All right, the Super Bowl is over. I've already done an hour-long post-game live, and I just want to do something quick here as we now are officially in the 2023 49ers off season. Let's set the table for it. We have all the data that we need now to set expectations and develop a list of what the 49ers need to address so they can be the ones hoisting the Lombardi trophy at this time next season. First of all, this is exactly what's up on the screen right now. Kansas City should be the target, not Philadelphia. Chiefs today averaged 6.1 yards per carry. They exposed the Eagles on the ground. The Eagles don't have a good run defense. I think the 49ers would have similarly exposed Philadelphia had they had a healthy quarterback in the game that we saw during the NFC Championship. So that being said, Philadelphia is also going to be probably losing a lot of pieces, but I don't see them getting better against ground attacks. I think the 49ers healthy would have the Eagles, but I don't think they would have beaten the Chiefs. And they didn't beat the Chiefs a couple years ago when they were healthy for Super Bowl 54. And obviously now it might be a better Chiefs team because this Chiefs team that the 49ers got to watch from the couch tonight has the best offensive line in football. They shut down that Philadelphia pass rush. So to beat that Philadelphia offensive line, to pressure Patrick Mahomes enough to try to divert that game in your favor, you're going to have a better D line than the 49ers had this year. And of course, the 49ers are going to have a better offensive line than the one that stumbled in Philadelphia, behind which Brock Purdy ended up getting hurt. I understand Tyler Kroft was blocking on that play, but in general, too many QBs hurt. 49ers do need better pass protection. They've been working on it. They still need to take another step. But I will say this, the 49ers need a championship O-line and a championship D-line. They didn't have either in 2022. Now, they had the best players in football on both sides of the ball in Nick Bosa and Trent Williams. And they had some nice pieces on top of that, but they didn't quite have enough. And they've been investing in the offensive line for years now. There has been a focus on that side of the football, but there needs to be a continued focus. And there's more work to be done with Mike McGlinchey, a pending free agent at right tackle, and Jake Brendel, pending free agent at center. And on the defensive line, well, Charles Omenihu, the second best pass rusher, he's a pending free agent. Jordan Willis, pending free agent. Sensa Ebukam, pending free agent. And they got nothing from anyone on the inside besides Eric Armstead in pass rushing productivity this past year. The 49ers do need to add there. So bolster the D-line, especially at D tackle, to help out Nick Bosa. Bolster the O-line to protect the QB position. Match what the Chiefs had, right? The Chiefs, they went from the worst offensive line in football during that Super Bowl because they were all hurt. That was an atrocious O-line they put out there against Tampa Bay, and the Buccaneers beat them bad in that Super Bowl to the very best pass block win rate in the league. And we saw them stonewall Philadelphia today. 0 sacks for that top Eagles pass rush. 70 in the regular season, 0 today against Kansas City. So you have to emulate that if you're the 49ers. All this skill position stuff is great. The 49ers had a big skill position advantage over essentially everybody that they played this year, but they still have to get better along both fronts. And I think that they realize this. And I think that's what 11 draft picks and free agency is going to be for. They're going to use it to address those issues. But if you're, sitting back right now and looking at the big picture of this 49ers operation, trying to win the Super Bowl next season, I think you've got to target Kansas City and you've got to do the things that I talked about right there to equip yourselves for that task. Because I think that a healthy 49ers team at QB would have beaten Philadelphia, but lost to the Chiefs. And they need to change that by next year to have a fair run at Patrick Mahomes. All right, everybody take care. A lot of coverage to come in this week, coming this offseason. We're going to delve into how exactly the 49ers can make the additions that I just said were necessary. But it's obviously going to take a long, long time to discuss. This is stuff that we're going to get to in depth over the course of this offseason. So hope you can follow along. Hope you enjoyed the coverage this year. Thank you, everybody, and take care.